with the release of Tarkov 1.0, there's been an insane amount of free loot. Just just waiting for the taking. There's Twitch loot drops, even codes from Nikita himself. And I decided to push that. How good are these loot drops? And what happens if you open 22 of them at one time? Now, there are a lot of people who might be a bit upset about this, right? Twitch drops free level 4 armor, free guns, free ammo. Can really change up the way that early wipe feels. I mean, I remember playing Escape from Tarkov a few years back, and when it was early wipe, everybody was running shit ammo. Everybody was running the worst ammo, the worst armor, just hoping to get a free kill, hoping to hit somebody in the legs or the head, shooting 71 rounds of PPSH ammo, and hitting maybe 5 shots. What I quickly realized was, when I got this loot, I would go out there really excited, ready to go and like try and make some money or do my quest, and 9 times out of 10 I was getting shot immediately and I was losing all my good gear. So, out of spite, I decided that I would just sell everything. So what I decided was to sell the good gear, stack up the cash, buy gear that's just barely within the threshold of usable, and just see what happens. And I ended up making a lot of money this way. If you're wondering what it took to get that many loot drops, you have to watch for 9 hours a day. I watched for 9 hours a day for 11 days. What I would do is I would just put it on in the nighttime, fall asleep to it, leave it going. You can imagine how much my wife loved that. But when I would wake up in the morning, log into Tarkov, claim my 9 loot drops, open up the cheap ones, keep the rare ones, and I ended up making an insane amount of cash from that. This is everything I unlocked from 22 epic loot drops. In total, I opened 22 epic loot drops. It took 126 hours to get all of those loot drops, and I received 14 injectors, 15 guns, 3 headsets, 13 backpacks, 13 helmets, 13 rigs or armor pieces, 3 medical items, a grizzly, a gold star, 43 attachments including optics, 11 valuables, 2 docks cases, 9 bobbleheads, 1 injector case, 1 moonshine, 4 ASAs, 4 Vortex, 4 VPX, 4 RFIDs. When I started, I had 9,563,815 rubles, and when I finished, I had 13,181,588 rubles, for a gain of 3,617,773 rubles. Now, keep in mind that this is just the things that I sold. This isn't including the money for the items that I did end up keeping. And I guess the big question is whether or not it was worth it. As far as passive income goes, I don't think it could get much better than that. If you want to just be rewarded for something that you're already doing, like watching your favorite Twitch streamer, I think this is a cool way to do it. But if you're like actively farming, I honestly think that it would be a better option for you to just play the game and get some experience in, get some levels going, versus just getting a bunch of rubles. All in all, I would say that this Twitch event, the drops event, really did kind of ruin the early wipe, in my opinion, because it just didn't feel the same as some of the prior wipes that I've experienced. And early wipe time is one of my favorite moments. And with the release of 1.0, we're not gonna wipe anymore. So that was kind of like the last opportunity to really enjoy an early wipe Tarkov. But with that being said, um, thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like videos like this, go ahead and drop a like. Consider subscribing to see more. And see you in the next one. One last thing I forgot to mention, I also got 1,000 rounds of ammo. So do with that what you will.